Hello everyone. So we have this Shark vacuum cleaner, and the front brush roll on that has stopped spinning. So it's a Duo Clean. The model number is AZ1002, and I couldn't find a tutorial on how to open the brush rolls up. So this is a brief tutorial on how to do it. First of all, Shark uses a special screw. It's called a security screw, and the specific bit that you would need to access the screws is called a T20H. I picked this up from Menards, the screwdriver kit. This is what it looks like. What you want to make sure is that the shaft length on the screwdriver bit itself is long so that they can go all the way into the sockets for the screws. If the shaft is not long enough, then you won't be able to get in all the way to remove the screws. The process itself is quite simple on how you take this, how you disassemble this unit. There's multiple screws: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you take all those screws off, and on the sides there's these little plastic covers that hide the two screws on each side. So there's a cap like this, the plastic cap. You can use something sharp to pry it open. I just used one of these little pry bar sort of thing that came in with the kit here. You prop that open, and then remove these two screws, and the same thing on the other side, here and here. Once you remove all that, the process itself becomes quite simple to disassemble. The first thing that you want to do is, are you seeing this, Perm? The first thing that you want to do is take off the brush hole cover or brush covers. So you do slide these back, and I will pop this open. Just take that off. You can take the brush roll itself off as well. Here it says pull, so if you just pull on that, this comes off. And now what we need to do is try to get to the belts, because that's the issue with this particular model. The belt has worn out. There are two belts, one on the left hand side of the vacuum and the one on the right hand side. So once we take off all these screws, you just have to sort of play with it and yank it open. You remove 1 and 2 screws on the side, and then just have to pry it hard. The first time you have to take it off, it's a little tough, but subsequently it becomes easier the subsequent times if you have to remove it. And you can use something like a pry removal tool to take these side brackets off as well. You have to use some force, but at the same time, be careful not to break it off. Let's actually do this. I forgot to take this unit off. Yeah, we were trying to take this one off. There we go. So this is what we took off here, this lid. It used to sit just like this, and you yank it open, and this is what you see. This lever switch would likely fall off. When you take that cover off, but it's easy to put back in. There's a little hinge, or there's a spring that you hook up to the socket here. No, this way. And you put that back in, and that's how it goes back in. So here's one of the belts. This belt looks actually pretty good. Works fine. There's no tears on the belt, so that one's fine. Oh, and then the whole wheel fell off too, so be careful with that. Where's the little? Can you go, buddy? Okay, now I'll take it off. Same thing on the other side. We took off the little two plastic covers. We unscrewed these two screws here, and then you work on yanking this part off as well. So let's see. Uh-oh. Plastic to you. Damage the plastic a little bit there. The one on the right hand side is a little bit tougher than the other side to take off. Yep, there it popped. So now it should be able to come off easier, I think. There we go. So here's the other side. So this is a new belt that I put in. The old belt, this is how it was. It had shredded off, and so when this spins, this front brush roll spins, or the back brush roll, it didn't spin the front brush roll that's connected to this drive here. So this was a condition of the belt. I ordered the belt off of Amazon, and when ordering the belt, just be careful you are ordering the right size belt. Because the one on the left hand side is a different length, and the one on the right is a little different length. And when you're reviewing the purchase on Amazon, what you can see is this belt has grooves in it. The one on the right hand side of the vacuum has little grooves, and this one, the inside is smooth. So that's how you can tell and make sure that you're ordering the right belt. If you want to replace the one on the right hand side, it's the one with the grooves. If you're replacing the one on the left hand side, it's without grooves. The inside is flat and not bumped like this. Okay, so and the way I put it on is I first loop the belt in this groove here and brought it over up to here. And then what you want to do is just like you put on a bicycle chain, you want to sort of wedge it onto this side and roll the brush, roll at the same time, and it will sort of slide it in. If there are two switches on this side as well. If they fall off, it's not a huge deal. They go back in easily. When you're putting this switch back in, you just want to make sure that the tip of the spring is catching on to the little bump on the housing itself. So when you put it on, the spring kind of raises up like this. I'm going to push it back in and then slide it into that little bump into the housing, so that way it secures itself. And that's pretty much it. To put it back together, the process is the same but in reverse. So we'll slide these covers back on and we're done. Thank you for watching.